Hi guys, I am John Carrick, author of Legacy of a Mad Scientist and The Legend of Ashley Fox. Today we've got 100 Bullets, 77, December of 2006, Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Risso. And there's a lot happening in this book. It's coming to a head really quick. Only 23 issues left. Everyone involved is a known character, and we have some returning characters at the same time. Here we get Augustus Medici's Florida beach house. The phone is ringing. Megan answers. Hello? Someone's squeezing your balls, Augustus. It's not his balls you should be worrying about, Lono. Oh yeah? You got a pair? His are mine. And don't forget who holds yours. So Lono is, I think they're in Mexico. They're at a gas station. Fucking A, baby. You are the kitty's negligee. I am. And if you ever call me baby again, I'll see to it that your eyes are scratched out. You just say you want to sit on my face? She's like, what? Gotcha. Put the boss on, Megan. It's Miss Dietrich, and I am the boss of you. So this is inside the Texaco gas station where the soda is for sale. There's Cole. And no, Cole's not with Lono, so that's Jack. That's tough luck. My bosses seem to be dropping out of buildings like flies. Yeah, under your watch. So what are you watching exactly? I'd recommend your back. Got that covered. So I figure I'll watch another boss bite it. Oh, you figure? Just the way it's gonna play out. Ain't my game. It's not a game. Look, boss, Graves is a slippery fuck. Actually the most slippery fuck ever. Mia Simone is dead. So, doing the voices, I don't know if this is working out for you guys or not. But Lono is on the phone with Megan while Remy and Jack killed this guy in a gas station for God knows what all. And they are making their way across the country. Loop is gassing up. And while 3 families lost their heads, hers is the only one Graves is responsible for on my watch. If I look for him, I won't find him, so I'm taking a detour. Where? Sunny Mexico. We all know he won't go there. Yeah. And Loop has tied off the gas nozzle, so yeah. We do. Who was that? Our pit bull. He was wondering how your balls are. So how are they? Heavy. Written by Brian Azzarello, illustrated by Eduardo Risso, colors by Patricia Mulville, lettered by Clem Robbins, cover by Dave Johnson, assistant editor Casey C.S., editor Will Dennis. So, you know, it's interesting. Benito has been in Mexico for their entire relationship. She's basically been staying at his place the entire time Benito's been gone. And she did sleep with Milo Garrett after he beat everybody up, all her security guards, and saw the painting with the word Croatoa at her place during a party. She left the party and went after him and slept with him. And so now she's with Augustus. And I think she was with Augustus before. Lupita's Tavern, any more hot sauce? How can you even taste your food you got swimming in it? Cole, this meat's caca de vaca, tough as rhino clit and greasy as your hair. It's the fucking heat in the sauce that gives it any flavor, so give. Cole dumps the entire thing of sauce on his plate. Go get some more. Shouldn't let Remy get you hot, Cole. He fucking works the nerve. He works. Yeah, so what's the plan? The plan is for Wylie to bring me what's mine. Cole kicks Remy out so he can ask Graves details. You want Dizzy? Say the word. Me and Remy will deliver. I want Wylie too. Done. No, it has to be his decision. Cole, you're my right hand. Wylie's your wrong one. Wylie's a leader. What am I? Always my right hand. I don't need you to lead. I need to count on you. Ain't never been to Mexico. No, it's a sweet place. If you're American. Yeah, it must taste like ass to be Mexican. Mexicans are American. The hell they are. You ignorant of geography? This fucking side of the world is America. Mexico's in North fucking America. America, just like Canada. Canadians are pussies. It must smell like fish to be Canadian. They all laugh. That's the best laughter panel ever. That panel right there should be a poster or fucking ad for the comic. It's fucking, and this is the best natural set of jokes I've ever read in this comic. Everyone is perfect. I don't do their characters as well as Eduardo Risso draws them, but you can tell their characters. You can tell who they are. All different people. So, Vic, what'll Wylie say beyond he's sitting on that cunt that I shepherd? That she's dangerous? That she's loose? Good. Canon-wise, Lono, that she could take him out. Wylie said that? Fucking my first shot's my last Wylie times? What he said, Jack. Who's he got with him? What do you mean? Back up. I got you guys. Who's he got? Her. And she killed Shepard. Yo, OG, who is this Shepard guy anyway? Shep? He was fucking all OG. A fucking rock. If there's any man I'd make blood certain whoever killed him suffers, it's Shep. Fucking solid. This is another great panel. This shot of Vic. This is a great comic. There's a I know exactly an actor who could play Vic. Be perfect. I think his name is, it's not Victor, but it's like Vittorio Lombardi. He's been in a ton of stuff. He was in The Wire. In The Wire, he had this great scene where he was like a vice detective, and he's talking to this young drug dealer, like, 14, 15-year-old drug dealer that he couldn't bust anyhow if he wanted to. And the kid had his hat on sideways, and he goes, and I think his name is Victor Lombardi. He says, yo, man, I wanted to ask you something. You got a second? Just listen up, legit question. And the kid's like, yeah, what do you want, cracker? And he goes, those hats with the bill that comes sideways. I've been looking for some of those. I thought it'd be a good look I could try out. But when I go to the shop, they all got the ones that come straight. Where you get the ones that come sideways? It was just like the coolest fucking punk out joke. The kid tried to play it out like, no, man, get out of here. It was fucking hilarious. It was a good little scene. So, fucking rock solid. Stone cold stupid is what it is. This is obviously Cole with the tequila. Really, Milo, you believe that? Yeah, I do. And you're taking this business way too personal like Cole. Guess I am. Guess having a contract on my head I take personally. And if you don't, fuck you. Sure, fuck me. Fuck all us, because that's what we are. Fucked by Graves. Bull. Graves said no to the trust because what they asked us to do ain't our job. What are you crapping, Vic? Our job is to do what they say. Wrong, Jackie. Our job is to stop them. What it's always been. This is a great page, too. Everyone's character is completely on the surface. Vic is analyzing everything. Is that Cole right there? No, because Cole's up here, so that's got to be not Remy. Maybe Remy. Stone cold stupid is what it is. Milo. It doesn't look like Milo, but I guess the black hair, obviously that's Wylie. Really, Milo, you believe that? You believe it's stone cold stupid? Yeah, I do, and you're taking this way too business-like, Cole. This is Cole up here. Guess I am. And if you ain't fuck you, fucked by Graves. That's Milo. Vic, the adult in the room. Graves said no to the trust because what they asked us to do ain't our job. Jack, the child in the room. Who you kidding? They're the boss. They pull the strings. We're just puppets. Wylie, the leader. No, Jackie. Our job is to stop them. It always has been. He's the Captain America who comes right out and tells you what the goal is, what the mission is. Vic just keeps it real. Wylie's got a point. The Minutemen exist because the Trust can't trust each other. Old Graves told them to get bent, and suddenly they all get along like kittens. Kittens that ordered me to kill you. So that's Shepard, right? And that last one where they were all in the room, they're about to explain that Lono wasn't there. He was out on a mission. So that was 6 plus Shepard, and Lono was 7. Fuck that. Even though you work for the Trust now, Shep, we don't, never have. Victor Ray's right as rain. We're both fuckers, and we don't take no shit on our dicks when we do it. There's going to be plenty of shit hitting the fan, though, all is said and done. I know we're not all on the same page, but we're in the same book, correct? I'll meet you on the pier, Wylie. Someone punching fists. We ain't all here. Lono's on a job, Milo. What fucking job takes precedence over dying, Shepard? Well, Wylie, that would be his. So they all got their memories erased, and Lono didn't for the last 5 years. Lono's been out and about. Now we cut to the Mexican outback. That would be his. And we have Branch and Wylie. Hey, Wylie. Branch, sleep well? Passed out okay. Me too. Waiting? Watching. Mind if I join you? That's kind of gay. Yeah, I suppose it could be. Give me a holler when you're done. I called Graves last night. So Branch is tangential into all of this. Branch is a character who only knows too much. He hasn't done anything. And I don't even remember who he was supposed to kill. I don't remember who was in his briefcase. You what? He's got the means to find. I know. Think I fucked up? Shit, yeah, I think so. Yeah? Sorry. You want this little Mexican vacation to come to a head, don't you? I kinda needed to. I like you, Branch. You're a fat little motherfucker who shouldn't be able to save his own life, but I've lived through 3 Minutemen. I've lived through meeting 3 Minutemen. The 4th one will kill you. You sure? Odds, bud. You're a gambler, right? Yeah? I'm dead. Not yet. Let's take a walk. So this is, Wylie's got a plan. Wylie's got an axe to grind. Wylie's not giving Dizzy to Shepard, and he's not going to let Lono kill her either. Besides, it was his fault that Shepard got shot. He's the one who said the word. So, we got us a deal. Shepard didn't know it. Only Graves did. So, we got us a deal. Benito, how's he fit in? Bait. I got to give this some thought. You do that on your way back to the house. We got company. Coochie, what's up? So apparently this rise and this stone obscure the house on the other side of the hill from the main approach, from the main road. Your time, my friend. I apologize. I think he's Russian. Maybe I should give that a Russian accent. But and before he's been wearing a kilt. It looks like this time he's wearing shorts. Oh, yeah? They all got machine guns. Yeah. Graves call. He want me to do something. Actually, he wants me to do something. You rather not? Yes. So, and the way this plays out is kind of interesting. It's kind of, I've been looking at a lot of this, a lot of what Graves does. Like when he sent, one of the last ones, he sent that Asian kid a box where Lono, it was a morality play. Lono found him sitting on the bus bench across the street from a restaurant. And he was going to kill a doctor who ran a clinic who kicked him out of med school. And for some reason, Graves wanted a doctor at a clinic who kicked a kid out of med school dead. For some reason, he wanted a medical clinic in this area closed. Like that's, talk about, pulling strings, killing people on a mad scale for your own ends. And that's all on how well you sell the idea to someone that this person ruined their life, that people don't have any sense of personal responsibility, that someone else ruined their life and that they deserve to die for it. Makes a lot more sense. This is much more easier pitting of two tools against each other. But you must. So I'm not giving him a Russian accent. That's up to you, KGB. Kajabi. No, Hopper. I'm all about the Benjamins. What if I paid you more? This one not for sale. I'd like if it were. That's the bad guy saying coochie. I'd like if it were. How could I possibly give him a Russian accent this far into this? That's okay. I'm not sure I could meet your price. That negotiation, different time. Mr. Times, Shepard, he knew finesse. He would not have let this happen. You're right. Shepard was a good man. Right again. So no go, huh? No. And they're going to have a shootout. And here on the other side of the hill, in a little house where Dizzy and Benito are having coffee, Benito's playing cards or dealing the deck out. Looks like he's organizing it. It doesn't look like solitaire. We hear a bunch of bang, bang, bangs, but maybe that's some South American game. And they go running out to see over to the other side of the hill. Apparently this is maybe a dirt road. Dizzy comes up first with her magic gun. Wylie's got his own. Wylie's got two. Everybody's dead, despite all their fully automatic weapons. Graves. Hello, Wylie. Coochie dead? He is. Who's next? So Wylie is aware that Graves is using him like an anvil to hammer out some steel. And Graves needed these guys dead for whatever reason. Needs a path into Mexico open. And these guys were the local muscle at that location. And he just had Wylie execute them. Which is great comic book writing, but I hate it when we miss this scene. It's worth it to see it. It's worth it to give us the John Wick bit. This is a comic book after all. You know? And obviously this is Wylie's gun. So he killed one guy, got some cover, probably from the guy that he killed. Everybody shot at him from behind someone's body, and he killed the rest of them. That would be the easiest way to do it. But that would mean he'd have to get up close and personal to that guy really fast. It's not impossible. Or get behind this rock, which is even easier. So now we have this ad for, I think this is the third Brian Azzarello written book. This is Worldstorm, not even Wildstorm, Worldstorm, Deathblow. So Brian Azzarello is at this point probably finished the plot, and most of Vertigo Comics editorial staff is probably read and is aware of the ending of 100 Bullets. Is my guess. Knowing how fast I write when I'm on it, he's probably done with 100 Bullets and it's just being drawn. And then he goes through and looks at when they letter the pages and whatnot. Given how much work he's doing, and etc., etc. I like this art style. I think, you know, for a long time, I was chasing lighting with cross-hatching, and I was never really hitting it because I had a hard time with keeping cross-hatch lines perfectly balanced. But now that I think I might have a solution to that, I think the second solution is lighting with volume, you know, sort of gradations, and then going in and doing those value changes with cross-hatching. There's a couple things about cross-hatching. Cross-hatching cannot be animated. It doesn't work to animate it unless you do it like Borderlands, where they have cel-shaded 3D, and then you have to be very careful. To make it look cartoony, you have to lock off the camera. You have to limit yourself. Because if you break, it's a lot of breaking the illusion, is my theory about why the heavily illustrated images don't animate well. And it's it's the breaking of the illusion. And if you lock down the camera and really limit yourself, like Aeon Flux did a really good job of moving the camera and whatnot, but and look, you guys may not know this, but the Aeon Flux creator teaches at CalArts now. He did the Ninja Turtles opening, Peter Chung. And so, you know, that animation style is great for openings, but it's hard to sustain throughout a whole movie. Like if you go back and watch Ninja Scroll, the way they dealt with it, you should use those limited animation cheats, and it makes it more real. It makes it more, it's a, how do I phrase this? It's easier to, like, a lot of the new animation is struggling because it doesn't limit itself that way. Look at what Cowboy Bebop did. It limited the camera movement, but then flooded the image with moving characters, like extras, like NPCs. So that's the key. To animate something like this, that's what you need to do. If you get in there and move the camera too much, I feel like it breaks it, and it makes it hard to watch for the audience. So as much as I love this stuff, you know, I'm always leaning toward how to watch it and then how to play it. And this would be a magnificent video game. So I've made some good progress on that on my end, and maybe I'll have a video this weekend. For Wednesdays, I'm pretty much going to be off, you guys. I have to go down. I'm on a routine, an injection routine for my eye. So every Wednesday, I'm going to be down at the doctor's dealing with that straight from work, being up all night, and then coming home and sleeping all day before going to work that night. So I'm probably not going to be doing comics on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are going to be my day off this second year into this. But I'm going to cope by giving you a couple minutes of video game development every week. That's my goal. So, all right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.